Hey, welcome back, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning into another one of these videos. I just wanted to touch base with the different workout programs that are out there. We talked earlier in a different video about where to invest your money to make sure that you're putting it into the right places. And one of the things that I talked about was that when people go into a program that seems cheap or easy, that's where I feel like a lot of the scams that are out there, right? Because uh, we all want to take the path of least resistance that's going to get us results. But the reality is that the things that are cheap and easy, especially when it comes to fitness, are going to be very limited on what they can do for you. And it is my guess that that is the reason why you've tried so many different things that haven't really worked. When you try a fitness program that's only like $49, um, that there is no one size fits everyone kind of program. And so why it has worked for some, and especially for those that, as you heard me say in the previous video, for those that haven't worked out in a long time, virtually anything you do will work, right? But we're not talking about what's going to work in the short term. I think what you're looking for, and the reason why you're here, is you want a long-term solution to your fitness goals. You want something that you know will work. And it would be awesome if you had that knowledge base to where you can fire your trainer for life, right? Because you know exactly what you want to do and how to get there successfully. And a $49 program or even a $100 program won't necessarily get you there, right? And so not only is it that you could be spending money on things that are cheap, that seem cheap and easy, those things are usually kind of scammy, right? Because they can kind of promise you results, but there's no accountability for them to deliver, right? Because if you spend $100 on a program and then you're like, I got questions about these results or about how to do things, and you try to reach out, chances are that when you reach out, like they don't have the platform, the ability to really sustain like a genuine interest in the people that are buying their program, all right? Because they just don't make enough money to do that. And that's the reason why I just believe that there's a lot of scams out there. Most of those scams are going to be cheap, right? Now, if you're spending a significant amount of money on a program, chances are that there's a better chance that that institution that you're spending the money on has a system and a process in place. All right, because if you lose $100 on something cheap, you might be like, well, that sucked. But if you lose a significant amount of money on something, well, you're probably going to raise your voice about it, and that would be bad for the business that you hired. All right, so they're going to have more of a vested interest in communicating with you, on making sure that you're getting the results that you want and making sure that you're happy with them. And so, while I'll say this is that, do you really want to go for something that is cheap and easy to where wherever you buy it from, they don't really have a vested interest in your success? Or would you rather invest a little bit more that could save you both time and money over the course of the next several years? Because what are your other options if you don't, right? If you don't invest in the right program, even if the right program is more expensive, just think about what it's going to save you in your future time and money and effort, all right? So I just kind of wanted to leave that with you, right? Like when you contact me and we go over a consultation, you don't have to work with me. Again, I'm not a good fit for everybody for several reasons, right? There are some people that, depending on what their goals are and what they like to do, that I can't deliver to that particular individual, but I can point them in the right direction, right? But what I can definitely do on this phone call that could be life-changing is to really get clarity on your goals and a plan of how to attack, so that way you can be in the right path of not continuing to waste your money and your time on things that don't work. All right, so don't settle for the cheap stuff just because it's cheap. All right, settle for the things that you know is going to make an impact on your goals and get you there. All right, and that's all I have for you for this video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I look forward to talking with you soon.